Hey guys, so as you can see, I am braiding my hair. This is actually going to be for another video. Well, you'll see my hair in another video. So I figured I would do like a chit chat vlog with me while I braid my hair. So and the reason is because it's a reason. Y'all know me. If I'm on here sitting down just talking to y'all, it's a reason. So about a month ago, I saw some post. I don't know if it was a post or a video or it was something, and it was basically like you should follow people on social media who motivate you to be great or motivate you to do better or something like that, instead of those selling you like a fake reality or something like that. It was something to that point. It was this whole philosophical post or video or whatever, and I was like, you know what, but they're right? Like, regardless of how like bubblegum it sounds, like that's right. Like, you should follow people who are doing the same thing as you, or they're doing what you aspire to do, and they motivate you to do better, and you can learn from them, whether it's tips, tricks, business ideas, whatever the case may be. Those are the type of people you should follow, right? So like, after thinking about it, I was looking through my Instagram and I realized like there's a lot of people on there who I was following that I shouldn't have been following. Basically, like, people who put on this facade of like, my world is beautiful and awesome and nothing bad ever happens, and I'm traveling and I'm spending money and I got the latest bag, the latest shoes, the latest hair, and just a lot of materialistic stuff that to me really doesn't even matter. Because honestly guys, I am not a person, if you've watched my channel from like a while back, I am not a person who is into like, I need the new Balenciaga hoodie and I need the shoes that look like socks, or I need them big ass shoes that look like diabetic shoes. Like, I'm sorry sir, but I refuse to ever wear shoes that big. They look like diabetic shoes that we actually write prescriptions for patients to go to the medical equipment store to buy because they have diabetes, that people are paying like thousands of dollars to wear. Like, no, they're ugly. I'm not wearing them. I don't care how stylish and in they are. I don't care what celebrity is wearing them. I'm just not gonna do it. Like, give me a pair of good Nikes, give me some ripped up boyfriend jeans and a graphic tee, and I'm good. So when I realized like a lot of people that I was following was like that, or I follow like a lot of like Fitspo or whatever too, because y'all know I be trying to lose weight. But I was following like a keto channel or page, and I'm like, I don't even aspire to do keto after taking the care of a patient who was put in the ICU because of the keto diet. No, that's a hard no for me. I unfollowed that page, and then there was like a page that was supposed to be for like black women, like fitness inspiration, but then you see a lot of the girls and you're like, bruh, she has hella surgery. And I am by far not against surgery. I just feel like if you have the money and you want to do it, then you can do it. I don't have absolutely anything against plastic surgery. I'm not even gonna sit here and say I will never have plastic surgery ever, because I might will. Once I hit my 40s, most likely I'm gonna get something lifted, tightened, you know, you never know. But in the same like breath, I guess you can say, I don't feel like you should go and get surgery and then try to tell people you worked out and you ate good and that's why you look the way that you look. Like, no. For example, if you guys follow Aaliyah Face on here, love her. Like, she's so real, and even though she's considered like a beauty guru, she is not like your typical sit in front of you like, oh my gosh, these products are so amazing. She has a foul mouth. The girl, like, I just love her. She's so down to earth, and even though she does really well on YouTube, she doesn't try to act like her life is so perfect and she's so rich and this, that, and the third. And that is what I absolutely love about her and her channel. And the girl can do some makeup. Like, she's cute. So she got a BBL done, and then she worked out and she lost weight and she looks good. But she shared her whole BBL story. She didn't make it seem like she got that big old booty from from her working out and her diet, and she's just real about everything, and that's what I love about her. And I feel like if everybody would be like her, the social media like world would not be as bad as it is, because people try to make it seem like they got these 16-inch waists and these 40-inch asses from working out, and it's like, sis, no, I know that's not what you did. Sorry, but nah, you didn't. So yeah, my Instagram feed looks completely different now than it did like a month ago, and it has been so much nicer being a part of Instagram that way, because, and this is what I say that for, is because it doesn't make you feel like you are failing as a person because you're not 19 years old driving around in a Bentley, or it doesn't make you feel bad that you don't have this big ass multi-million-dollar house at the age of 25. It doesn't make you feel bad because you're not going on brand trips to Bali at the age of X, Y, and Z. And it just doesn't make you feel like you sucking at life, because now I legit follow people that, I still don't like this braid. I don't know why this braid is coming out stupid. My Instagram feed, so basically what I'm saying is I have restructured my Instagram feed to reflect more of who I am and what I am trying to do as a person, and that is become a nurse practitioner. So I follow a lot of NPs. I follow a lot of PAs, even though they're on a different model, like a different medical model than what a nurse practitioner is. I still follow a lot of PAs. I follow a lot of nursing students, a lot of nurses. I follow a lot of med students, a lot of docs, a lot of plastic surgeons. And it is just, my feed looks more like me. So it gives me motivation to like go, like when I go on YouTube, it's more when I go on Instagram, it's more motivational than anything. Like, damn, like, they're out here living what I'm trying to do, like trying to be what I'm trying to be. I mean, they're like doing what I'm trying to do, or they are going to school and trying to become a nurse, which is what I am. And it just, like I said, it just looks more like me. It's just a better social media experience now that I have gotten rid of a lot of the crap that will make you legit feel so bad about yourself. And you know, I follow some celebrities and stuff because I'm nosy, and some celebrities that I like, but for the most part my Instagram feed looks more medical, I would say, than anything, and I like it. So if you are currently experiencing where a time where you are feeling like you're not doing enough, or your life is not as great because it doesn't look like other people's on social media, maybe you need to step back and look at the type of people that you're following. Like, it is so true. You stop, like, no one tells you you have to follow these people. Like, nobody tells you you have to push the follow button and you have to see what they're doing and you have to see what they're wearing and you have to see where they're going. Like, you don't have to do a damn thing. But you also need to be responsible for your part in making yourself feel bad by following people who you feel like, oh my gosh, my life will never be as great as theirs. Like, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and you don't know what's going on when they're not on social media. But in the same breath, it is your responsibility to follow the type of people that are going to motivate you to be better. So with that being said, you get those rare occasions where you think you're going to follow somebody that's going to like motivate you, and they have the same like end goal as you, and it just doesn't work out that way. And that is pretty much the gist of why I am making this video. So I'm on Instagram and I went to somebody's page. I don't even know the girl's name. And it was like, you know how it has like suggested people? So they suggested another girl's page, and her profile picture was gorgeous. Like, I won't knock her for that. She was so pretty. And I was like, oh, let me see who she is. Clicked it. So went to her page. Instagram feed was popping, and she takes some really good pictures, and like I said, the girl is pretty. So I mean, I'm not gonna knock nobody regardless of what you do. I feel like if you're pretty, you're pretty. I give credit where credit is due. If you could take some bomb ass pictures, like I said, I give credit where credit is due. So after I finished stalking her page, I had went up to her bio because I was going to follow her. And then I seen that she was a pre-nursing major. So I was like, that's dope. So I was assuming like, okay, she's younger. She's probably fresh in undergrad, which in her picture made her. She was younger. So I was like, okay. So then I seen that she had a YouTube channel. So I clicked it and went to her YouTube channel. Had never seen her before. Her channel has never popped up on my suggested page or recommended page or the home page, none of that, right? So she doesn't have a lot of videos, but there was a few of them. Majority of her videos is like makeup, which I could see that, and hair, I could see that. And then there was one that was talking about nursing, so y'all know that's what I clicked on. So I clicked on it, and she was talking about why she, ooh child, and she was talking about why she chose to become a nurse, or why she was planning on to become a nurse, and what classes she was taking currently. So I was like, oh, okay, let me watch this video. And this is where things get interesting. So basically she said she was in college. She did 1 year college and she did not declare a major. She ended up becoming a pre-nursing major. And she said the only reason why she would become a nurse is if her YouTube channel did not become successful. So y'all, I had to rewind it. She was like, basically becoming a nurse is going to be my backup plan if I do not create, if this YouTube channel does not become successful, and I don't make it as a YouTuber. I was like, really? Is that the world we live in now? Like, we live in a world where people, like, I think it's totally fine if you aspire to be a YouTuber and to become like super known influencer, because these social media people, like these influencers and people like that, whether you want to admit it or not, like, they're famous and they are brands, and I totally respect that. But I felt like it was kind of a punch in the gut to be like, yeah, like, nursing is just my backup plan, because my first priority is going to be having this popping YouTube channel, and then after that is I'm going to become a nurse, because nurses make a lot of money. I was like, first of all, girl, you can make a lot of money, but first of all, the things you have to do as a nurse to make all that money, honey, it's a lot of work. Like, you do a lot of stuff that you don't want to do. You play in a lot of body parts that you don't particularly want to do. You see a lot of stuff that you might not want to see. You take care of a lot of people who just are so ungrateful for the care that you provide. And sometimes, honey, that money does not equate to the things that you have to do as a nurse. And to say that something that I've worked so hard for is your backup plan to becoming a successful YouTuber, I was like, I was shocked. Now, I'm not going to sit out here in front like people don't go into nursing for the money, because they do. But those people usually don't make it far. Like, do you know what you gotta do to become a nurse? Do you know how expensive it is to become a nurse? And then I think of all the people who have had like setbacks for, like, who have dreams and aspirations of becoming a nurse and they can't do it because of financial reasons. I think about people who would give anything to be accepted into a nursing program, but has been denied like multiple times. And I think about the ones that are currently in school who are struggling and stressed and crying and like losing sleep and losing time to like with family and things like that in order to get through nursing school. And I'm not talking about as NP school, because NP school is a whole other ballgame. I'm just talking about nursing school. Nursing school was so flipping hard. And to hear somebody say that I'm just gonna do this if my YouTube channel doesn't pop, it's like, do you know how many people this is all they want to do? Like, that's it. They don't have no plan B. They don't have no plan C. They don't have, like, this is all they want to do, all they've ever wanted to do. And you sitting over here throwing it around as if, you know, it's just a little, like, it's just something small and minute and insignificant if your YouTube channel don't start popping. Like, what? And low-key, I was kind of excited that she said she was a pre-nursing major, because that means she wasn't accepted into nursing school yet. Not saying I don't want the girl to get into nursing school. Like, by all means, maybe she'll get into the school. She'll actually realize how much she loves it if she's actually passionate about it, and she realizes the impact that you make on other people's lives as a nurse. Like, maybe she'll actually get into nursing school and it'll change her mind completely. And since she's not actually there and hasn't been exposed to that environment, she's not 100% sure. I was just like, okay, she is, keep in mind she's a pre-nursing major, because I get so many DMs. Oh crap. I get so many DMs of people like, oh my gosh, I have applied to nursing school and I still can't get in. I have went on such and such amount of interviews and no school has accepted me. I've taken my T's, I've taken my HESI, and I can't pass. And like, they are trying to reach out to any and every person that they can just to get into nursing school and just to have somebody on YouTube, because like a lot of people do their research about like different educational avenues and different professions and stuff through YouTube, because you get people's first-hand experience, where back in the day it was like forums, where now you can go and you can actually listen to somebody, or you can watch somebody's journey, i.e. me. But to imagine somebody who has been rejected and who has failed their test, but they are still determined and they are like, I am gonna get in, I am gonna be a nurse. And then they come across that channel where she's like, I'm only doing this because it's my backup if my YouTube channel is not popping, if my YouTube channel does not become successful and I can't work with big brands and I can't go on trips and this and this. And they're like, girl, do you know how hard I'm trying to, you know what I'm going through to get to this point? Like, I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting point of view. I thought it was an interesting way of explaining why they chose nursing. I feel like for me, I wouldn't have even shared that story at this point. Like, if I was a pre-nursing major, I wouldn't have shared that part of my journey, knowing that that's only my backup plan if what I'm trying to present, what I'm trying to bring to YouTube is not successful. I would have just continued to do my makeup, continue to do my hair, continue to do like Fashion Nova hauls or whatever. Try to be that person on YouTube, or try to bring something different to be that person on YouTube, versus sharing my story of why I'm in college. And that is just that's like secondary to YouTube. That's just me personally. I mean, everybody's different. I'm not knocking the girl. Like I said, she's a gorgeous girl. Her Instagram is popping. She's very pretty. I wish her nothing but the best. Maybe she can become the next Aaliyah J, and she can do something that she's actually passionate about. Like, I would rather her YouTube channel become really, really big and she can focus on what she is passionate about, if YouTube is what she is passionate about, versus becoming a nurse, not being passionate about it, not caring, not doing none of that, and simply just doing it because her YouTube channel failed. I would rather her have success in the area that she's most passionate about than resulting to a career that she hates. Because let me tell you, if you don't love what you have to do as a nurse, you will absolutely hate it.
We're coming back in like 20 minutes.
Okay, well, call me when you're like 5 minutes out.
Okay.
Okay, bye. So let me just tell y'all, if you become a nurse and you're not truly passionate about caring for the sick, caring for the ill, caring for their families, because that was a big part. I didn't realize that until, I mean, they taught about it when we were in school, but the impact wasn't as prevalent until I actually became a nurse, especially in the ICU nurse. You also have to take care of the families. The families play a big role in your day-to-day job. And if you are not compassionate and like love what you do, you will hate nursing. And the money, and even when you are a nurse, you're like, all the stuff that I do, the exhaustion that I go through is not reflective in my pay. It's just not. And I would rather all of y'all, whoever is watching this video, so I know majority of you guys who are probably watching this video, you are interested in something in the medical field, whether it be a nurse, whether it be a nurse practitioner, whether it be a PA, a CNA, a LPN, whatever. If you really feel like you're just doing it for the money, don't do it. Find something that you can wake up to every day, do and love to do, and get paid to do, and enjoy that. Make that successful. Make that work for you. Don't just go into nursing for the money, because you will hate it. Hate it. And that's why I said I wish her nothing but the best. Like, even though I feel like that was like low-key shade towards every nurse in the world who actually love what they do, I feel like if she's more passionate about YouTube, she should put her focus into social media, and she should maybe study like marketing, business, photography, videography. That's what she should focus on. But instead, for some reason, she feels like nursing has to be her backup, and child, I don't know why, but whatever. I just wanted to share that with you guys. My camera is actually about to go dead, and as we see, I'm talking and not braiding, and I still got a whole half to do. Like, I only got the back and like this side done. Well, I'm not even done with this whole side, but I still got a lot of braiding to do. So until the next chit chat vlog, I hope you guys subscribe and know that my vlogs are a little bit more interesting than that. This one is just a little more chitty chatty, as well as make sure you subscribe. Put this video up if you love your nurses, and also stay bossed up and conquer. Mwah!